just coming out of high school, or you need another job because the job that you have ain't cutting it, let's take a look at the top jobs that you can receive. So if you coming out of high school and you don't know what you want to do, let's look at the highest paying jobs that you can go into just by getting a simple certification, or probably not even a certification, just going through some training and stuff. So we're gonna go through. I checked off the job roles and the occupations. As you see up here, we got occupation, level of education, training, work experience, all that stuff they show you in the salary. So I checked off the jobs that I think that would best suit someone who's just coming into this occupation, who don't got no training, just coming out of high school, just came here from another country. And we're gonna skip all these commercial pilots and all that. A lot of these jobs, you have to have some experience, or you gotta know somebody, or you gotta be on the job for a long time and you get moved on up. But let's go to elevator and escalator installer and repair. It's basically a elevator technician, and we have more and more high rises, buildings that need elevators going up, especially since a lot of buildings have to be tore down or reconstructed. So you have probably it's going to be a high need for elevator technicians, and the ones that were elevator technicians are probably retiring. Most of this stuff, the ones I checked off, is due to people retiring. So a lot of people were probably in the elevator technician since the 90s and stuff, and they're looking soon to retire. So let's move on. That's the number one on my list, elevator technician, and that gives you 84,000. You probably get more depending on what state you're in, but the average is 85,000, and that's pretty good for someone come out of high school or just came here or want to switch to another job. Next is transportation inspector. I'm guessing that transportation inspector is people who inspect transportation places like buses, and probably work for the county or the government, or for some high company that uses different transportation vehicles and stuff. So this is a cool job. I'll like to hop into this and be a mechanic and inspect different transportation things. And this gives you 75,000, basically 76,000. That's a good one. Next, we have petroleum pump system operator, refinery operators, and gaugers, and that will get you 74,000. And I think there's a high need for this type of job. This is a lot of things that job roles that this can fall under. So looking into this, thinking Texas and other places where they deal with oil refineries and stuff. So that's a good thing to look into. Next on the list that I checked off is lighting technician and media and communication equipment workers, all other. So this is basically electrical person, or you could deal in IT. This kind of falls in a lot of stuff. So you could be an IT worker, helping with different communication things. So basically, this is a IT technician that helps in, or lighting technician that helps in different work places. I see this position if you're a communication equipment worker and you dealing with IT, information technology, equipment, and not just lighting technician, but you dealing with other stuff, and especially media. You can move on up to different things, and especially if you pair that with other skills, you can move on up the ladder with that. We're gonna skip all these. I don't see. You can't do it if you're coming out of high school or you just want to switch a job, but I don't know about all that stuff right there. I don't know about that. Next is electrical power line installers and repairs. this is a dangerous job, but it says 65,000 right here, but I think the overtime is really high on this, depending on different natural disasters like hurricanes and tornadoes, different things people need to power up, and you get overtime, especially when a hurricane come or a tornado or a natural disaster. So that's good to look into. Aircraft and avionics equipment mechanics and technicians. And this is going to be a high need. I see this a high need because a lot of people got into this role are probably retiring or they're old and they're quitting. So it's probably going to need more people to get into this role. I see that you probably could get overtime, and also you get airline benefits, you get free rides and all that other stuff. So that's a good thing to do. That's pretty good. And that's the list that we have right now. That I could see a high school student or somebody who want to just switch over jobs and not be that stressed over, you got to do this, you got to do that to get just into these roles. But these are the jobs I see that a high schooler or somebody who just want to hop into this can join in.